Hi guys, this is Mohammad Rashid and today we are going to learn a communication setup on FactoryTalk View Studio Site Edition and Machine Edition. So I'm going to start my video with the FactoryTalk View Studio Site Edition. When we will open the application, we can get the option on which place we want to work. So I'm selected the Site Edition. Okay, we can also see there's some existing project, but I am going to add the new one. Okay, so I am giving the name, application name Rashid underscore site edition. That is our new application. So we have to create. So click on the create. Okay, it will take some second and it will see. So I'm going to maximize. This is the add process faceplate where alarm, analog, alarm digital. You can select or deselect as your requirement. Okay, so I'm going to maximize the window so we can see clearly. So now you can see Rashid Site Edition has created, but in this Explorer we can't see RS Links Enterprise, that is our communication server. Okay, so we have to add that RS Links Enterprise. So how we can add? We have to go on the application and give the left click. We can get the add new server Rockwell Automation device RS Links Enterprise. You have to click on that. Okay, so a pop-up came, RS Links Enterprise server properties. We will give the RS Links Enterprise the name. So we are not going to change that name. So do the OK, and then the server has created. As you can see in the Explorer tree, RS Links Enterprise has created. Now you can see communication setup. When we have to do on the double click on the communication setup, again a window will appear in front of the screen. There is a device shortcut. We can add multiple of device shortcut for multiple controller, but in this project I am just using a one controller, so I will create only one device shortcut, and that device shortcut, what the name we will give, that is the tag name. Okay, same as the tag name. Okay, now I have given a CBA1, that CBA1, and this is our PLC IP address 192.168.0.2. we have to do the apply. Okay, first you have to click on the PLC, then you have to do the apply, then we have to do the verify and OK. This is the simple way to create the communication setup. Now we can see the server status, local host active. Okay, we can also see that our with the properties, that this is our controller name and IP address. Okay, now this is the communication setup on FactoryTalk View Site Edition. Now we are going to see on a Machine Edition. Same process, we have to open the application, and but we have to select the Machine Edition and continue. Then we will see a one pop-up, lots of project has created, but I am going to create a new one. So I am going to name Rashid underscore Machine Edition. Okay, create. Again our project has created with the name of Rashid Machine Edition, but in the Machine Edition, let's first maximize the window so we can see clearly. We don't have to add the server. Okay, we can already see that RS Links Enterprise is showing. Okay, so we have to just add the device shortcuts and create a new configuration and hit finish. If you have opened communication setup before, you probably won't get this pop-up, and we will be directed to the communication setup window instead. Okay, now we have to do the add device shortcut. So I'm going to give the name Rashid ME. That device shortcut name is our tags prefixed. Okay, so our tags will be prefixed by this shortcut name. Okay, once we created the device shortcut name, we have to explore our PLC and do the apply. First we have to click on our device shortcut, then on the PLC, and then we have to do the apply. Again we have to do the yes. This is we have to do because we need to apply it to the processor path. Now we need to click the copy from design to runtime button, and again we will get the warning message. Again click yes. Again your shortcut is now assigned to the design the runtime tabs. But let's check to be sure. Click the verify button. Clicking the verify button brings up this window. The circled area is what we are looking for. It says the path has been assigned. That means we are very successful. We can close the shortcut verifier pop-up. If you can now click OK to save your changes to the communication setup window. Okay, we can see the server status that is active. We can also go on the communication, and when we will go on the properties, it will show you the driver that we are working on Ethernet, and in the advanced we can see the IP address of our computer or laptop, but because I am not connected with the PLC, so it's not showing. Okay, I hope you enjoy the videos. Please like and subscribe the channel. Thank you.